Alright, today is September the 14th, Tuesday morning. About to midnight, our sun and Hurricane Nicholas is coming in. It's coming close to Houston right now. As you can see, it's blowing the treetops. We're feeling the effects of it right now. The winds are blowing, all the trees and everything around, as you can see. I just hope it don't knock all the lights out. But if it do, we'll still be on. You know what time it is. Look at that. About 50, 60 miles an hour. All right. Over here in the clock in Houston, Texas. So, Nicholas in the Texas Gulf Coast. It's a hurricane right now. It's about to make landfall. It's gonna get downgraded to a tropical storm, Nicholas, you know, and then go all the way over through Houston, probably on the east side of it, and make that right turn and head probably through Louisiana and stuff, you know. If the lights go out, we'll still be on. All right, we're in the backyard. Hurricane Nicholas is coming in. It's on the tree. Look at that tree right there, close to the power line. If the power do go off, we'll still be running. Look at my baby right there, my Beauty in the Wind, producing that power, as you can see. Haha. It's doing this thing. I'm ready. Look at it, producing that power. See? Hope for the best. We can get through this. Hurricane Nicholas, and as soon as it comes and makes landfall, then it'll be Tropical Storm Nicholas with winds up to 60-something miles an hour. Alright, in the garage, my solar system on the wall. Look at my wind turbine that's peaking. Man, my Beauty in the Wind that's peaking. Bringing in that power. Let's keep charging the batteries. And I got these two, this one here, the 12 volt, and this battery hooked to the wind turbine and charging them up. And I got this fan right here. As you can see, it is running too. Kind of burning up a little power, you know. It's doing this thing, you know what I'm talking about? These are my lithiums, they're full of charge. I don't need to bother them with my lead acid batteries, and the ones in the box and the ones on the side right here. I fully charged them earlier today. Is for the battery box 25.7, and these for the batteries down there under my workbench, you know. And they are putting out 25.6 volts. All right, charged up and ready just in case the power goes out. And turn on my baby right here. You know what I'm saying? And also I got 4 80-watt solar panels. I got them at a great deal from my favorite store, the EPL Electronic Parts Outlet in Houston, Texas. And I have some future uses for these, you know. You never know, we may need them. So right now, we're in the midst of Hurricane Nicholas. Finna make landfall today. Sometime a little later. And downgrade back into a tropical storm with winds still up more than 60 miles an hour. If the power goes out, all I gotta do is turn my power on. You know what I'm saying? Wind turbine is doing this thing. This is what it is, everybody. We have a hurricane approaching your city in the Gulf Coast, Houston, Texas. Man, look at that, man. Cutting up out here right now. That's that Hurricane Nicholas. Our lights just went out, but you know what time it is? You know what time it is? Oh yeah, it was almost that time. Our lights just went off, just came back on. I'll make sure I'm in here. If they do go off again and stay off, you know what time it is. My baby right there is coming on. You know what I'm talking about? The wind is getting furious out there right now. And it's the time of the night and the temperature in here. And Hurricane Nicholas is at its peak power. You're probably gonna get stronger. I just hope my wind turbine, my builder in the wind in the backyard can take it without being blown over. But I got this on up here. Let's turn on the electronic brake to slow down my wind turbine because the winds outside is furious outside. I said about more than 50 miles an hour at times though. So I'm charging my lead acid batteries. I put them on here, you know, got them turned on. As you can see, the battery box and the batteries under my desk. Keep them fully top charged and ready to turn on my baby if the lights go off again. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning and power just went on and off about 2 or 3 times again. And we got some more wind coming up. It calmed down some for about an hour and now we're getting the wind again since the tropical storm Nicholas made landfall. So I just hope it don't blow down my building in the wind, as you can see. I can't do nothing if it do. So if the lights go off again, then you know what happens next. We'll still be lit. I'm going to turn my power on, as you can see. There's another flash. Uh-oh, another flash. Look at that. Oh, uh-oh. You hear that? Transformers blowing. So I'm a prepper. We must be ready for something like this. It's SHTF situation like this. But as soon as the lights go out, ours coming back on. Oh my goodness. Let me get inside the house. Man, you know, you can hear the wind howling and everywhere, and you hear transformers blowing and green flashes all over and stuff. Man, it's going down. As you can see, here in Hong Kong, so dangerous. Nicholas doing this. That sounds like a tornado or something. Oh, goodness. Listen to that howl. Oh well, it's the time this morning. 6:09 and temperature, if you can see it against this light. AM, Tuesday morning. The lights kept on going on and off at some period of time during Nicholas. So, and this time they went out, the lights went off. I waited about a minute and then come back on. So it's time for me to turn my power on, as you can see. Those we got no more wind. The storm moved away. We're in the eye of the storm. That's why we're getting all this wind. So, and the lights start going out on and off. It cuts off for about a few seconds, a minute, and come on and go off again, and come on, and then stay on. And it did it like 6 to 8 times during and after Nicholas. A few minutes later, the lights went off again. So I waited another minute. And then this time it tried to come on, and then it went off again, and it didn't want to come on again. So I waited about a minute, and it's still off. And you can see by the indicator lights right here, it's not lit. That means the grid is off. It says why we preppers and everybody should have at least a solar system in their house, though. Something simple. It don't have to be no big system like mine or anybody else. It could be just something to keep a fan, a light, a TV, or a radio running. That's all you need, you know, until the lights come back on. You can go indefinitely with a system like this, you know. We don't know how long these lights gonna stay off, and we'll continue running this probably part of the day and stuff. And when the sun go up, about another hour, I'm gonna turn my FlexMax 80 on, my solar panels on, and running the inverter until they get the power back in the neighborhood. Oh yeah, notice that it's still kind of breezy out here, and some of the business over there on that side, as you can see, still got their power and stuff. But we're the only ones over here don't have power, and it's a great thing to have solar. Everybody down the street, pitch dark. But look at us. Look at our power. Nicholas is still among us. We were just in the eye of the storm. Let's enjoy this day. Staying safe. Alright, I would like to thank everybody for watching. I got my power on. I got my baby on right here. My solar. I'm using my lead acid batteries. If push comes to shove, I connect these lithiums to it. And I'm finna give me a third set of these of 120 amp hours. Lithium iron phosphate batteries, as you can see. A third set. But if push comes to shove, all I gotta do is just hook this wire right there over here, and look at where we'll be on. So thanks everybody for watching. Until next time, sayonara.